So hello everyone. So Thapar University has recently released its revised admission criteria for admissions in UG program for 2021 and also I wasn't expecting this to happen, but it ultimately happened. So we will be discussing everything about it, about the admission criteria and all the details, and about the branches and cutoffs as well. So if you're interested, please continue watching. So basically, just like last year, this year also they have decided that they will take most of the admissions through 12th board marks only, the PCM marks or PCB marks only, and they will be taking very few admissions on the basis of your JEE main percentile or rank. So most of the admissions will occur through board marks only, just like last year. And let's just discuss the criteria they have made for this year, and I'll be just sharing the file they have provided on their website and will explain you everything. Also make sure you follow me on Instagram for regular updates of upcoming videos and all the details and all the other content there. And yeah, let's just start. Okay, so basically this is the PDF that they have provided on the website regarding the admissions and regarding the revised admission criteria. You can just get it there, or you can just see it here. So you can just see that they have revised the admission criteria due to delay in exams like JEE Mains and JEE Advanced, and they don't want to start the college session late, so they have just revised the criteria, and you can just see there. And also the board's result was declared recently only, so that's why maybe they have just revised the criteria, so you can just see. So for filling up the form, you just have to get 70% marks in PCM, basically 3 subjects, and also if you don't have chemistry, you can just take it on the basis of biology or biotechnology or any vocational subject marks, and it's 65% for ST or SC candidates, and you can just see these points as well. And you also must have appeared in JEE Mains 2021 as they have written. And talking about the vocational subjects, apart from physics and mathematics, so these are the choices that you might have in your vocational subject, and these might be considered for the admissions. And talking about the tiebreaker for same marks, if two students are getting same marks in basically boards or basically 3 subject, PCM or any other subject you have, so basically they will decide the tiebreaker from your JEE Mains percentile, basically the best of percentile you have, and basically they will check the best percentile you got in JEE Mains February or March. And just like JEE Mains exam, they will break the tie by seeing marks in mathematics, physics and chemistry, and then they will see the marks in English subject in your 12th class, and then they will prefer the older candidates in age. And yeah, that's it, man. And they have written that after all these admissions through boards, they will be filling up the remaining seats through the JEE Mains result. Basically, whenever the JEE Mains result will be declared, they will again take admissions on the basis of JEE Mains marks. And yeah, that's it. But I will not recommend you to just wait for JEE Mains result or JEE Mains exam, basically because most of the admissions will occur through the boards only, and basically the cutoff just goes sky high when it comes to JEE Mains marks or JEE Mains result after all this, because very few seats are remaining. And I remember last year when all of the admissions were taken place through boards, and very few seats were left for JEE Mains marks. So, and during the first announcing, do you know the cutoff for CSE? It was 476 rank. Basically the cutoff percentile was 99.998. ऐसे मतलब थी कुछ. I don't know why these people just filled the form. I also don't know why these people just filled the form. Person getting 476 rank in JEE Mains filling form for the Thapar University, that doesn't make any sense, man. It's even higher than IIIT Hyderabad. So yeah, that's it, man. Let's go ahead. So talking about the eligibility, I just told. So important dates for filling up the form, it's 2nd August 2021, basically Monday. Today is Sunday, so you can just see it. You just have up to tomorrow, but you can just fill the form after 2nd August only. Of course, there are some criteria for that as well, so you can just see. So you can just see if you want to be eligible for all the 3 rounds of counseling which will happen on these dates. So you just have to fill the form on and before 2nd August 2021, and if you fill the form after that, you will be considered for counseling only if you have filled the form 3 days prior to that counseling date. And yeah, that's it. You can just see it. So you can just see the display of first list of selected candidates will be displayed on August 10, 2021, and basically this is the date when first cutoffs will be displayed. So you can just see all the other details like deposit of fee and display of second list. Basically second cutoffs will be displayed on August 19 and third on August 31 2021. So yeah, this is it. And of course, if you want to appear for subsequent rounds of counseling, you have to of course pay the fees that they have mentioned there. And yeah, that's it. And talking about the vacant seats, they have just told that they will be filling the vacant seats through JMains marks whenever all the 4 attempts are over. And of course you don't have to wait until then. You just can apply through boards marks only, and you can just see it. And if you get a better college later on, you can just see the refund policy as well. You can just refund made on or before 15 October 21, full fee refund will be there. And after 15th October, only institute security will be refunded, which is literally nothing. So yeah, that's it. You can just mark this date only up to 15th October. You can just try it out in other better colleges, and you can just try in better colleges up to 15th October only. Then only you will be getting your full refund. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, that was it. And talking about the cutoff, so basically you also know that all of the students, basically most of the students are getting quite higher marks in boards this year, so cutoffs might increase as well. And I also made a detailed cutoff video, so you can just see it if you want. I have just displayed all the cutoffs for all the branches there. And let's just discuss about computer branches only. So for CSC, and so for getting a CSC branch through boards marks, the cutoff might remain around, basically it might go around 96, 97 for outside Punjab, general outside Punjab. It can also go higher because we cannot just predict anything with 100% surety. And for Punjab students, so it remains quite similar to Punjab and outside Punjab students if we talk about CSC. So yeah, you can just look around 96 to 97 only for Punjab as well. So talking about the COE branch, so for outside Punjab students it remains quite similar to CSE only. So you can just think of 95 to 96 in 12th boards marks, basically PCA marks. But talking about the Punjab students, you might get up to 90% marks in PCM. And yeah, this was it. And if you want to see the detailed cutoff for all the branches, you can just see the video. I have given the link in the I button as well as in description as well. So yeah, that was it for this video. And if you have any other doubts, you can just DM me on Instagram, and you can just follow me there as well, and you can just put your doubts in the comments as well. So I will try to respond to all the relevant ones, and I'll see you in the next video. And till then, stay safe and all the best for counseling and all the best for admissions as well. And if you're joining Thapar, we will meet up there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching the video.